really excited to be here with you guys. I have a special guest for you all today. We're going live on Instagram as well as Facebook, as well as so many different social media forms here. I'm not really used to this, all right? So bear with me, guys. Namaste. My name is Sarina Jain. So welcome to Facebook and welcome to Instagram. I'm really excited to have you guys both here. I'm going to be going back and forth and looking at both of you guys, all right? I am really happy to be here. I'm going to be, we're celebrating International Dance Day, and I have a special guest coming in today, and she's super inspiring. I'm sure you guys know her from around the world. Her shows have been watched around the world. So my name is Sarina. I'm the creator of Masala Bhangra, celebrating 21 years this year of bringing Indian dance into the fitness world at a global level. And it's just, I'm just honored to know that it has changed so many people's lives. Namaste, guys. And then I have a really special story with our guest. Her name is Mickela Mallozzi. She's the host of Travel Barefeet. I believe she is an Emmy winner, but I don't know if she's a two-time Emmy winner. I know she's an Emmy winner, but I really want to bring her in right now and just celebrate dance with you guys. Celebrate, International Dance Day. Okay, so let me see if I can get her in right now. So give me a second, guys. Hi, Eric from Texas, and hello, Ken. How are you? Can you hear me? Mickela, hi. Right.
And let's see what happens.
Okay, cool. So here we go. Yay! There's Mickela.
We're live.
We're
live at like on Facebook and Instagram Live. So it's an interesting. Oops! It is a. We're doing a lot today. Happy International Dance Day.
Happy International Dance Day to you as well, my friend. I am really excited to have you here. Thank you so much for coming on and accepting my invitation to making some time in your schedule to chat with me today. Hi, everyone. I'm not used to this, okay? So we're doing Facebook Live as well as Instagram Live. So with Mickela being here, because she's a pro at all of this, she's going to help me like answer all the questions that's coming in and stuff. So as you all know, it's International Dance Day, and dance is something very special to me. Dance is something very special to Mickela. And I would really just like to, I don't know, I want to chat and I want you to, I want to celebrate dance, and I just would love for you to hear stories. We're not live dancing or doing any of that, but I would love to, check with Mickela and just chat with her and share our stories.
Yeah, let's check in. Can everybody hear us? Is there echoes? Like, we are really trying. Like, the setup right now is pretty amazing. But if we're going to do it with anybody, it's going to be with us too, because we've been through a lot, Sarina.
Man, yes, we have. Yeah. But is it
so
just
thumbs up, guys. Give us thumbs up or hearts on Instagram, and give us some. Yes, we can hear you on Facebook, just so we know. We have a bunch of people here on Facebook. This is awesome. Okay, good. They can hear us on Facebook.
Oh,
there is no sound. Can everyone hear? Can you hear us on Instagram? Someone's saying no sound on Instagram. Oh, yes. Okay, yes. Maybe that's the first step.
Hi, Neha. Yeah, awesome. Late for you.
Hope you're well. We hope you're well.
Yes, sending a lot of love to India. Yeah. So Mickela, dance is something really special to us, and this is just super impromptu. And I just, of all days, I think this is such a fantastic. I've been talking about saying I want to interview you, and I want to get you on the Masala Bhangra page, because you have a history with Masala Bhangra, as well as then, going on and doing your own adventure, and what an adventure it has been, literally. Yeah. So I just want to share how we know each other, and then I want everyone to hear your story, and I think it's such a beautiful story. Namaste, everyone. Welcome. We're gonna have a really simple chat, really casual. So if there's any questions that you want to ask, or anything that you want to say, any stories that you want to share, we'd love to hear it.
Sarina, I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you. I know how to do it for our Facebook Live, so everyone here on Facebook Live can see it. I'm trying to figure out how I can do the surprise on Instagram Live, but I don't know if I can do it because I'm not you're hosting it. So it might be a little weird, but let me try and figure that out. But I have a little surprise for you. Wait, let's see if I can do this.
I was not expecting a surprise. I have to tell you.
This is definitely a surprise. So I don't know if I can share. I don't think I can share the video, but you can, right, Sarina? I think you can.
Can I share a video? Yeah.
So you know what I'm going to try and do? You know what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to play the surprise on Facebook Live. So everybody on here on Facebook is going to see this.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and grab my phone to show it on Instagram and play the sound.
Okay.
So let's see what happens.
Okay. Why are we doing the surprise right now?
Yeah, I want to do the surprise now because this is kind of like a special moment. Okay.
Okay.
So,
well, you want to tell everyone, like, just for those who don't know me, and then for those who don't know you. So let's go.
Well, this is so for those of you who don't know me, I'm Mickela Mallozzi. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at 2 million screens. It's International Dance Day. Happy International Dance Day. Sarina is the woman who single-handedly brought dance back into my life. Hands down. And we work together, we dance together, we've traveled together. And so it's
we've done a lot of things together.
We've done a lot of things together. And what you've been on a Barefeet Live with me, but I have a TV show where I travel and dance around the world. And Sarina is the founder and creator of the Masala Bhangra workout, which is this amazing dance workout of a fusion of Bhangra and Bollywood. And it got my butt in gear. That's all I have to say. I got in shape and I love dancing, but I want to play this surprise.
Okay.
And
let's try it out.
You've seen this before. You were there actually, but what I want is for people to understand our relationship, but also, you know, what we've worked together, but also what I do and what you do. It's kind of this perfect moment. Okay. So let's see if we could do this. Hold on.
Okay. I lost you on the hearing there.
I'm going to turn this. Yeah. Oops. Okay.
There you go. I can hear you now.
Okay. I'm echoing now. Oh, there we are again. Okay. Are you ready, everybody?
Okay. Here we go. I don't even know what this is.
Indian culture is best known for its colorful and vibrant energy. And that's no exception here in New York City, especially when we are the city with the largest Indian American population in North America. Over 200,000 Indian Americans call New York their home. And with them come the traditions, customs, language, food, and celebrations that have become part of New York's cultural landscape as well. On this Barefeet in NYC adventure, I seek out the festive and joyous celebrations that Indian Americans have brought to our city, including the beautiful dances and music that go along with them. Sarina Jain, Indian American, fitness guru, and entrepreneur, is the founder and creator of Masala Bhangra. Her love for her Indian culture and her infectious energy is what drew me to her when I first took her Masala Bhangra class over 10 years ago. Sarina is a pioneer in helping bring the Indian dance culture into the mainstream. How? Well, she brings it to the gym in New York and all around the world.
Namaste. Welcome to Masala Bhangra. Masala in Hindi means spicy. Bhangra is a folk dance from the north part of India. This class is combined with the folk of Bhangra and the exhilaration of Bollywood. I'm going to ask you to channel your masculine side with Bhangra, your feminine grace with Bollywood. Put it together and you get Masala Bhangra. Lean back, fall back, go back, other side. Boom, 2, 3. Last time, go.
10 years ago, I joined Crunch Gym. I walked in on a Tuesday night. Your hair was flying. People were spinning, shouting. They had smiles on their faces, and I was like, I want to do that. And you helped me fall in love with Bollywood movies, the Indian culture. I started learning Hindi. I mean, you really introduced me to a whole other world, and then you brought dance back into my life. I thank you, first of all.
I was born and raised in the States and was born and raised to 2 parents who migrated here. So we grew up watching Bollywood movies. We grew up speaking Hindi at home. We grew up with the entire accent and everything. And we went to India every summer. And so there was so much Indian influence in my life that when you interact with me, there is something about India that's going to come out in some way, shape, or form. We say, Bale Bale! Bale Bale in Punjab means woo! So whenever we celebrate anything and everything, we shout out, Bale Bale. When I got married, my mom's like, Bale Bale. Everyone shouts that out. Woo! Hoy, Bale Bale! Bale Bale!
We walk down the streets and they recognize me and say, "Ballet, ballet."
Yeah. Some people think that's my name. When my father passed away to massive cardiac arrest at the age of 47, that, just killed our lives. My mom was 40, we were in our late teens, and Dad would always say, be proud to be Indian, be proud to be who you are. Don't ever let anyone make you feel embarrassed or whatnot, just to be your culture. Not only am I proud to be Indian, I'm going around the world and getting everybody moving Indian style and saying ballet, ballet, and it's wild to watch where it's grown today.
Yeah.
Arms in close, guys. Get them in, get them in. I hope this rocked out your afternoon. Please go do something amazing now. 5, 6, ballet, ballet. Ready? Ballet, ballet!
I'm like crying.
Girl, I'm crying too.
Oh my
I'm
God.
crying too. Hold on, I gotta figure out what I'm doing now.
That is that was an honor to obviously be on Barefeet and for you to do a story on Masala Bhangra and then how it's impacted your life in so much. I mean, it's amazing. And then I don't have a video to show about you, but I think everyone can see it.
I was like, I got to pull that segment, and I found it. And this is what I love, because we captured the essence of our friendship, the essence of what Masala Bhangra means to so many people. All those folks that danced with us were our students,
right?
People that love you, people that, this was early on in Barefeet. This was our second season. And what I love about that episode, especially, we get to celebrate your culture that you introduced me to. But it was such an honor for that whole season to really showcase people that I love and people that I dance with all the time. But in particular, you, because like I said, and it's true, like you brought dance back into my life. That story is 100% true. When I walked into Crunch, I had to join the gym because I was like, I'm gaining weight. I got to get moving. And I had stopped dancing for a long time. And I walked by your studio and it was just like this party that was going on. And I was like, I need to try that. And then every single week without fail, I was in your class. And then eventually you picked me out of the class like, oh, this girl can dance. Guess what? I do some performances here and there. Do you want to perform with my troupe?
Didn't something happen where we were in class and I think I hurt my ankle, and did I not? Oh my God, we were in class. So it was the class. I've been in the industry 28 years now in fitness, and I actually brought. I was teaching step right before Masala Bhangra. It was Tuesday nights. I remember at Lafayette Crunch, and I was teaching, and I don't know, out of the blue, I just hurt my leg so badly, my ankle, and I had to step out to the side. And I'm like, thank God Mickela's here because I dictated everything.
No, this is what happened. This is what happened. And I will never forget that day as I go. And thank you for everyone on Instagram and Facebook Live. We want to share this conversation live because this can only happen live. That day, so you had pulled me out of the crowd months before and said, I want you to dance with my troupe. And we were performing. We performed for Mira Nair and BD Wong and all these amazing Asian Americans. And then you said, oh, Mickela, I have another teacher. And why am I blanking on her name right now?
Erla
Duana. Erla was a teacher and love Erla. But you're like, I want to start building bigger. I want more teachers. I want you to be a teacher. And I was like, yeah, train me. And so I would practice in my little tiny apartment, which was at the time the size of this room. And I would practice teaching. And I had never taught a class before, but I would study you and study the class and study moves and come up with choreography. And then before I taught, I walk into class and there you are on the side of the studio with a bag of ice on your ankle.
Right.
Standing by the stereo.
Right.
And
having a look of death of, oh my God, what do I do?
Yeah. But you were a perfect, it was grasshopper and master and guru. You were just now you must do this. You have no choice. And I was so scared. I was so scared. But the beautiful thing is everyone in the class I knew them because we would dance. So everyone was super supportive and like, you can do this, Mickela, this is great. And I did it. And you were so proud of me. I'm sure I screwed up, but you were so sweet. You were like, it was like, I don't know. It was this really beautiful moment. I'll never forget that day because I
always tell everyone, you got to just jump right in.
Jump right in.
You did. Clearly, like literally you jumped in. I'm like, you have to teach this. I cannot teach right now. I will be your DJ, but you just have to teach. And it just turned out to be amazing.
Yeah.
But you know I don't know if you guys know this, that Mickela actually she actually interned with me. She came to work for me and we worked together for years. And one of, she just got me. It's really really rare to find someone who just really gets you, and understands what you want, understands what you're looking for, understands, what it is that you want to deliver to the world. And you got it right away. And we were on a roll, back and forth. I remember, the Today Show. We were on the Today Show a few times. We were on ABC a few times. We were even on local news a few times. Dr. Oz. We did so many media, appearances that were fantastic, and we were just on a roll. I'll never forget that. And then 2010 was the 10th anniversary of Masala Bhangra, and we just threw this really big, 10th anniversary party. But then also, you also got to go to India for the first time in 2000. What was it, 6 or 8? 9, where we shot 3 workout videos, right? We just had a blast, and I got to share, India with you guys from let's go live there for a week standpoint, and then let's go shoot a workout video or a few. So 3 of my workout videos were actually shot in India, which is amazing. But then you went on and did something so big, which is amazing today, guys. And so are you not a 2-time Emmy Award? Are you not a 2-time? You're a 4-time Emmy Award. See what I mean? I think when you have children, I had 2 kids in the interim of while you were getting all your Emmy Awards that I must have, had baby fog brain at that time. So I apologize.
Oh.
But for Emmy time, she went on to go create Travel Barefeet. And it's just a genius concept of traveling around the world, one dance at a time. I think that's your tagline. Traveling around the world, one dance at a time, where she literally goes to countries, places I've never even heard of before. They have their own folk dance, their own community dances, and then you bring it to life and you get to share their life and their dance, what they grew up in, and share it with the world. And you're in the 4th season right now? Is that what's going on?
We just aired, which is, it keeps airing on PBS. So it shows on PBS and Amazon Prime. And we had a 2-part special that counts as season 4, which was Carnival on the Guadalupe Islands.
Mm-mm.
And we are going to start shooting season 5. If you can
Okay. So I got one thing right.
We're
4 seasons.
Yeah. We have 4 seasons under our belt, and we're going to start shooting season 5 this summer in New York City. It's back to Barefeet in NYC. And what I love about this new season is we're really, like you saw in that one clip, that's just one of many, many, many clips where we get to connect with cultures. I like to say our Barefeet in NYC season is traveling the world within the 5 boroughs of New York City. Instead of using a passport, you're using a Metro card. It's just amazing.
That's amazing
access. But this season in particular, I think is going to be very special because we're really focusing on the recovery of the recovery of New York City through the arts, through the lens of the arts and small businesses. And look, we've always featured the arts, obviously, and dance and small businesses and entrepreneurs. And we've always tried to push the mission that the arts are essential for communities, right?
Right. No matter where you go.
Sure. No matter where you go, and no matter what season, we always really push that message. But right now, I think it's even more poignant and more urgent and more like in our face right now that we really need to show that. So it's my honor that I'm going to be doing another season back in New York City. It's going to be another 12 episodes. We're trying to highlight cultures that we didn't highlight in our last season. And we've gotten amazing submissions because we did a bunch of submissions for, like, we asked our fans, hey, are there schools or dances or places that we should feature?
Wow.
And we've gotten hundreds of submissions. And
That's amazing.
Yeah, and we've gotten a lot from cultures that we've already featured, and unfortunately, I have to get back to everybody and say, I love this group. I hope we can visit you, but right now, we've already featured Little Greece. We've already featured
India.
India. We've already featured you know, the Israeli folk dances. So
Sure.
as much as I want to come, and we'll continue to celebrate those no matter what, it's just that for this new season, we really need to take this opportunity to highlight the voices that haven't been heard yet.
Sure, of course.
Yeah.
You know what would be really cool is if you get all of your past guests that were on in that first New York City, you know, series. It'd be really cool if all of us groups can get together outside and like we can say hi to you, or you know, be a part of your show
awesome.
from the past, right? Or like, you know, give a shout out to, we love to, you know, travel Barefeet, one dance at a time, or something like that. That'd be really cool.
Idea. I think that'd be
That's
really
cool.
to get everybody together. I like that.
Yeah, I would love to wear our Indian outfits. I know my whole crew, you know, the Masala Bhangra dance team will totally, you know, deck out in Indian outfits, which will look different than, you know, what you shot before. So for sure, I mean, and of course, in any way that we can support you, in any way that we can, you know, help you out as far as dancers or as just far as bringing, you know, life to your show, please let us know. But you really took it to another level, right? You taught Masala Bhangra for so many years. You did, then you went on to do master classes, then you went on to do trainings and train the trainer, and you know, which all still happens, of course, in the moment right now where the whole world is at a standstill, you know, just because of the circumstances that are taking place in this world. But when we do get back into the real world and traveling and doing classes and stuff, certainly, you know, we'll be able to do that. But right now, you really did that. You took it to another level, and then Barefeet was, you know, born, and Travel Barefeet. And I salute you because you've been doing this for so many years. And what I love about it is, and I resonate with it because it's truly your passion. It's truly what speaks to you. And I remember having this conversation with you, and you guys, we're both on Instagram and Facebook, so we're going back and forth. We just want everyone to hear. We just want everyone here to hear this story. For me, it's Instagram here and Facebook here. What I love is that, you know, we've had many conversations of, do we quit? Do we put this aside? You know, I remember coming to you and go, God, man, it has been so hard lately, and you're on a roll. Or you'll be like, God, Sarina, you know, we need funding. Where do we go? And I'll be on a roll. Like, we've bounced off one another so much that, and I hope that we've held each other accountable, because we're not going to quit. I just can't. I cannot think of not doing this. There's other projects that I'm working on now, but this is like that one thing that feeds my soul. I went from 9 classes a week to traveling around the world, doing master classes, doing events, media appearances, all of that good stuff, down to, you know, now in circumstances, 1 class virtually.
Which is amazing.
Which is amazing. And you pushed me. I remember in March when all this went down, you called me and you're like, dude, why are you not teaching?
Yep.
Like, Mickela, I can't. My 2 kids, like, how am I going to do this? There's just no way. You're like, figure it out. You always do. You always have. You know, you taught me how to do that. So you just figure it out. And it took me, I had to mull over it for a second, and then I did it. And now, can you believe in June, I'm going to be celebrating 1 year of teaching virtually. So I feel like I'm starting all over again. Yeah. And, you know, with all of the videos and all of the lives that you did on Instagram and Facebook, certainly inspired me to be like, okay, let's just, you know, we got to put this out there. People, students miss it so much. And that one virtual class now that I still do today feeds my soul like anything.
Yeah.
And Robert is saying, Mickela makes my heart and soul smile.
Oh, thank you, Robert. You know, what's amazing is watching that video that we just played earlier made me miss live classes so much.
Yeah.
So much. And it made me miss your class so much. But I was like, oh, just like sweating with people and hugging them and touching them and dancing with them. And, you know, it'll be a while till we get back to that. But what's amazing is we have the capability and the technology to be able to do these virtual classes. Like you said, I immediately was like, Sarina, jump on this. You need to do this.
Really? No, she got my butt moving on that one.
But I have to say there were other teachers, because we did a live together. So when COVID first hit, I was like, okay, how can we stay connected with the world? How can we keep dance in our lives with the technology and access
Sure.
that we have. And so I started the live. So every week we have Kenya Hibero's on here. Obrigada. Thank you, Kenya, for dancing with us. We did.
Kenya!
Kenya's here.
Oh my God, Kenya.
A fellow teacher and fellow Barefeet Live and she had a segment on Barefeet as well with us in our New York season. But Kenya, you know, like we danced samba in Rio. She's in Rio.
Yeah.
We're transported to another part of the world. You and I did a session and it was so fun because we're friends and we've danced together for ages. And so but we were transported to feel like we were in a Bollywood movie or
right.
So using that opportunity to keep people connected, to keep people feeling like they're staying, that since we can't travel, but we can virtually travel. Yeah. So it was a really wonderful opportunity. And I talked about it. I like to say, so today, I told you a little bit about this. I talked to a bunch of 6th graders today, and I think someone is on here that was in my class. I thought I saw.
Yeah, no, this for D-Rod. D-Rod says, "Hi, I was in your school meeting earlier today." Hi, D-Rod.
So it really was. I tell them, like, you know, you can face a challenge and say, okay, this is a hindrance. I'm not going to be able to do my original plan. Or you can see that as an opportunity and figure out, okay, how can we make this something that will work with what we have? Right.
No, it's true. You know what? Even the instructor trainings, right? All of the instructor trainings, everything. 2020 was the 20th anniversary of Masala Bhangra. Okay. 20 years I'm celebrating. And let me answer just Liam's question. He's like, what are the links to Masala Bhangra and what's the link to support Barefeet with Mickela?
So
would you please post these Facebook page? Does Masala Bhangra have Facebook? Absolutely. Actually, I think we're going live right now from the Masala Bhangra Facebook page. And Kenya, yes, congrats to your 2 kids. Thank you so much. Rain Hudson. Hi, Rain.
So a lot of people are watching this either on the Masala Bhangra Facebook page, the Masala Bhangra Instagram
page,
Travel Barefeet Instagram Live, Barefeet Facebook Live,
and then Sarina Jain page, right? Oh my God.
So if you go to Masala Bhangra Workout, BHANGRA workout.com, you can find out all of Sarina's information and about your Saturday classes, right?
Yeah, no, I teach on Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time virtually. But it's been awesome because people from around the world have come in. I just earlier did a live with Rana from Kuwait. And so, you know, her whole crew came on and they love Masala Bhangra and they've been doing it for a long time with me. And so, you know, we've been able to get, you know, students from all over around the world to come in and at least try it once or twice. So the one thing about 2020, you know, we were supposed to do big events, media appearances, all of that good stuff. And of course it all got down to, you know, we had to stay at home. And this one, this experience, exactly what you just said, you know, you could either sit on your butt and do nothing about it, or you could do something about it and try to figure it out. And so I did. I actually launched the Masala Bhangra instructor training virtually.
Yes.
And I believe Neha, who was on here earlier, she actually trained with me virtually and kicked some butt. I loved it. So
there's
she actually now,
Nihal saying, how do you become a Masala Bhangra instructor? Well, if they go to masalabhangraworkout.com,
yes,
and they look up
you
the
can
training.
see it. Yeah, it's under virtual training. But my point is you know, it's one of those things where I could either you know, sulk and I've never been one to sulk. You know that. I can probably make a rock fall in love with me. Like I love positive energy. I love people. I love life. And so to sit back and like not be able to do anything is certainly not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
So I had to really get, like, I put, you know, fire under my butt and say, all right, get this done. You got to get it done. Yeah. And I did. And so now I've trained quite a few people virtually, which has been really exciting.
That's awesome.
And so something to look forward to. And I will continue the virtual trainings. I think the whole virtual land will still continue, but it was certainly, I can't wait to come back and, of course, you know, travel and teach in person. I think one of the first places that I will be going to, as everyone knows, you know, India is just in a really bad state at the moment. And so the first chance that we get to go travel to India to go see our families that's our first trip probably, and I'm hoping that we can, organize, even if it's a small Masala Bhangra masterclass in Bombay, with our master trainer there. That's probably the first thing that I'm going to do. So yeah, I would love to make that happen. And then of course, I have a funny story. I don't have a video to show you, but I have a funny story, and that is, Mickela now has become this popular person. And she's very famous, right? Of course, she was very famous.
Only to people who know me am I famous. That's
you're pretty famous, right?
To my
you're
mom.
Pretty famous.
I'm famous to my mom.
Your mom, you will always be famous to your mom, but you're pretty famous. So 2 incidents that happened. Mickela, out of the blue, one Saturday came to me and she just asked me, "Hey, I'm going to be in town. Are you teaching?" I said, "Yeah, I am." She's like, "Okay, good. I just wanted some friends are coming to see you." I'm like, "Great." And then all of a sudden, Mickela pops into class and she takes class with us. So everyone's like, "Oh my God, that's the Mickela from Travel Barefeet." And of course, I had to say, "Okay, guys, this is not the Mickela, my friend." But this is now the Mickela that you. I know you are. Yes, you are. But you know what I mean, right? This is now the host that travels around the world, one dance at a time. And then it was so funny. We left the class that day, and we were walking. I think we were going to go get some tea or something. I don't know what we were going to do. As we were walking, there was this couple that stopped us, and they're like, "Are you Mickela Mallozzi from Travel Barefeet?" And we were just like, "Yes." And then a few other people recognized her, and then they wanted to take a photo. I was like,
Can I just say this was a full circle moment? This was a full circle moment because when I first started taking your class, we would leave class to go get tea or snacks, and they'd be like, "Are you Sarina Jain of Masala Bhangra?" And you also were on TV and doing all these, you had all your workout videos, but you hosted a bunch of fitness programs too, like TV shows.
Right. And
a Daisy show. And you were all over the place. So when that happened before, with you and I was like, this is so weird, because I remember that moment when that happened the other way around. And I was like, this is just full circle moment of of seeing how much each of us has grown.
Right.
But it was just so funny, because that was the first thing that popped into my head, was that night that we were walking. And I think I had jumped into your New York Sports Club class or something, but we got stopped twice. And I was just like, this is so funny, because this is that walking around with Sarina Jain was getting stopped all the time.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Full circle.
So
Mickela, if if you were to tell somebody that they don't, what if someone says to you, "I don't dance. I have 2 left feet. I don't know if I want to dance. I don't even know if I can do this." What would you say to them?
Well, what do you have to lose to try? That. When people say I have 2 left feet, I literally want to look at their feet and see if there are 2 of them, 2 left ones, because nobody has 2 left feet. You just don't. And as long as you can move, my sister Adriana's in a wheelchair. We are very immersed in the disability community, and I would teach dance classes to the disability community all the time. So that means if you're sitting in a wheelchair, you can only move your head, you can only move your arms, maybe you can only move your right foot. If you're moving, if the music moves you, you're dancing. That's it.
Right.
That's all that matters.
Right.
And I think there is such a label to what dance means, or what dance is supposed to mean, that people feel intimidated by dance. Well, I didn't train. I didn't take classes in a ballet studio, or I didn't, I didn't dance as a little kid, so it doesn't mean I can dance now. And that's not the truth. It's just really, if you feel moved by music, whatever that style of music is, and you feel that you want to move your body, you can dance.
Totally.
If and that's it. And it's I love taking dance class. I mean, look, I try new dances with a camera in my face, so it's a little more intimidating that way. But I would not recommend that for anybody who doesn't feel comfortable doing that. But I would highly recommend going to a dance class, or virtual is amazing now, because nobody can see you. You could turn your camera off.
Totally.
You don't want anybody to see you. And this is your time to feel your body and just let yourself try it. What do you have to lose? And then you might be like, "Oh my gosh, this is so fun." And then one day you might be like, "You know what? I want Sarina to see how much I am getting down and I have improved. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I do.
Process.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. I feel like I've said so many things in 20 years. So I always just say that, I created this program to honor my father and his existence and to everything he told me to be proud of. I wanted him to know that I'm proud to be Indian, living in the United States, and that not only am I proud, but I'm going around the world and sharing my culture with everyone. And in getting you in shape. So I have a different agenda of, I always just promote, you don't have to be the best dancer. I just want you to come and move, because when you move, your body feels better. I mean, it's so true. When you move for 20 minutes a day, whether it's dance or just something, you release these stresses, you release these endorphins, you release some sort of energy where it allows for positive, for creative energy to come in. And I have always just been saying, please, your health matters. Your body matters. You matter in the life that you are here right now, for whoever you're alive for, whether it's yourself or your family, it matters. And so to take care of yourself, you have to. I mean, it's just no ifs or buts about it. And so when someone says to me, well, I've never danced before, I always say, give me a chance. And in fact, I look at it like a date. Give me 3 chances, right? Give me 3 chances. The first time, well, we're kind of filling each other out, Second time, all right, she's got me, a little bit, or he's making me smile, she's making me, or whatever, right? Because that's how you sort of go on 3 dates. And then the third date is more like, I really like this person. I want to get to know them better. Or, you know what? It was really nice meeting you, but this didn't work out for me. And so I'm going to go find something that does. And it's like 3 dates. I always just say, give me 3 chances. Come try out, my style of dance, my style of fitness, my style of something where it gets you up and moving. But if it doesn't work for you, that's fine. At least you gave it a shot, right? And then go find something that does work for you, because if something has got to work for you. I remember last week, just, when I think all of this crisis in India has become really big right now, and my husband hasn't seen his family in a year and a half now, and he's certainly worried. He's, just his own anxiety, he's the only son, so his family's there, and, he just goes through these every day, just making sure, are they okay, talking to them every day and stuff. Point is, every day last week we heard about somebody that we've lost, just due to this crisis, and it got to me. And after a while, I'm like, you feel helpless. I didn't know what to do. Who do I get on the phone with? Another person to say, hey, are you okay? So I remember I dance. I love to dance. I got rhythm in me. I got that, but you just become numb after a while. You just don't know how to move anymore. Mm-hmm. So I did put on some Bhangra music. I did jam in my room for 30 minutes by myself. I shut the door, put the music on loud. I just told my husband, just give me, I just need to do what I got to do. And I just jammed. And then I came up with my choreography for my class.
Yeah.
But right after that, I also cried because I didn't know what else to do. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I feel a lot better now. And let's take it one step at a time. Everyone's okay. It's going to be fine. We're going to pass. People are resilient. We're going to get through this. Yeah. And that dance of just 30 minutes really did something for me, because I'm always doing this. But I actually stepped into just being a freestyle student, and I was able to, instead of being the teacher, just release what I needed to release, which is amazing. Yeah. So I encourage everyone to get up and move, especially today. Just honor today. Just honor today, please, and get up and move for 20 minutes or so, and see how you feel. And then let us know. See how you feel.
It's amazing that you say that, because in so many cultures, dance, there are these festive, beautiful, energetic, vibrant dances that are done during funerals.
Oh yes, sure.
So many. I mean, look at second lines in New Orleans. It's these huge processions of music and people dancing, and so many instances of using dance to uplift those who are mourning and get through it, because of so many reasons. Like you said, you feel better. You physically feel better when you are mourning someone, or if you are sad, you physically feel that sadness and that heaviness, and dance helps release that. So there is truth to that. There's science to that,
for sure. Because it was getting all knotted up, right? You start to, you put on these emotions on yourself, the stresses on your stuff. You get all knotted up inside, and after a while, you just can't breathe, because you're like, what else can I do? And I finally just looked at myself in the mirror and go, okay, you're clearly not doing any good to yourself right now by sitting here and stressing out. So get up and go dance or go do something. And it just was, so much better. Colleen here says, the two of you are such an inspiration to us all. Thank you for all of that you've accomplished during these past 14 months. Oh, Colleen, thank you. That was really sweet of you.
And I know I'm sure I could speak for you, Sarina, as well, but being able to hosting my lives, and I know hosting your classes, not only did I feel like I felt great, it helped me personally, but then the messages I got from fans was like every week having something to look forward to and move was something for them too. So I think it was just us, everyone helping each other, everyone helping each other.
Yeah. Well, I know I'll continue my virtual classes, so I'm excited about that. And we'll be doing, a lot of virtual just classes virtually, on Facebook and Instagram and all of that good stuff later on in the year. And I know that, I'll pop in to say hi and hopefully, inspire you in some way, shape, or form to get up and move.
Yeah.
Because that is what I want to do.
De Blasio just announced like July 1st, everything's going to be, I'm not sure how I feel about that announcement, especially with everything happening in India right now, because that was the initial reaction. Obviously, we're in a very different place because we have access to vaccines. A lot of people have been vaccinated already. But if there are in-person classes again, especially while we'll be filming in New York, I will be the first in your class.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I probably will have, I'll probably host one of my own classes on my own just to, get the crew, up and moving. And then when Alvin Ailey does open up, the Ailey extension, and when other of the other places do open up at full capacity, certainly I think it's one step at a time for all of these businesses to come in and slowly let people. I mean, I know we all are dying to get in person around the world. We are all dying to get in person. So it's not just one person, all of us. And so we're right there with you, being patient with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, any last words, Mickela?
Yeah. So, we're going to be filming our next season of Barefeet. So if you see us filming on the street, come and say hello, please. We'd love to say hi. We always love hearing from fans. And we are, this is a shameless plug, but we are, if you want to help support, we are a public television show. It's PBS. We don't get money from PBS. So if you want to support our show, go to travelbarefeet.com. If you click on my profile link on Instagram or right here, go to travelbarefeet.com on here to support. Awesome. You can make 100% tax deductible donation. And if everybody on our Facebook page right now just gave us $10, we would hit
your goal.
Like half of our goal, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So if you want to, any little bit helps. We've already had an overwhelming amount of support. Again, every little bit helps, but keep an eye out for us because we are going to be filming all summer. And Sarina, we're doing a live series with Downtown Brooklyn Partnership again. We haven't officially announced dates, but it'll be in August. So if you want to dance with me in person in Downtown Brooklyn, we did that 2 years ago. Obviously, last year was canceled, but we brought live music and dance sessions to life, and it was basically bringing Barefeet to life. So I hope everyone can join us.
That's awesome. No, guys, on Instagram, travelbarefeet.com to support for sure. And please donate as much as you can because the show has to exist. It still has to keep going. And it's out of scratch. Just like I started Masala Bhangra out of scratch. This show is just a out of scratch. She created the blueprint for this kind of show. And there's obviously many others that have come, but this is the original. And so definitely go to travelbarefeet.com, right, to support. And then we have, we're doing actually classes as well outdoors in the summertime in New York. So please stay tuned for that. If you guys want to come out, of course, wear your mask, fully covered. But, we're actually joining forces with 34th Street Parks. And so we have actually a slew of instructors. We have Katie, we have Deb, and then we have Chloe that's actually going to be going and teaching live classes, at 34th Street, right by Macy's. So you can't miss it. So please come out and support and stay tuned for those dates.
And that'll be if people follow you on masalabhangraworkout.com. And I love getting your newsletter. So everybody on here should sign up for the Masala Bhangra newsletter.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm still in Masala working for you. Like, okay, What do we? And remember, I used to teach those 34th Street classes.
Yes, yeah.
Like that's what I love about this is like there is a whole part of my life that Masala Bhangra was my life. Like it really was the focal
for
point
years,
for
years.
Teaching, but also working with you behind the scenes. And that was such a wonderful training, Sarina. And I wanted to really reiterate this is having you as someone to look up to see this is what it looks like when you actually care about the work you're doing, right? And it's not always pretty I mean, you're gorgeous, but I mean, like there are times when it is hard. It is hard.
Yeah.
And so really being able to talk through with you and talk to you about that. And so when I was on and am still on my journey of like, Sarina can do this, I can do this. And then we boost each other up. Like we really I like how you said we hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
Because we know we don't want to do anything else besides our stuff, right? You want to do Masala Bhangra, I want to do Barefeet as long as we can physically. And as long as it's sustainable, as long as we can keep bringing joy to people, but also we can support our families and keep the lights on, you know, like the whole picture. But it really was having amazing you as a mentor, but having that firsthand experience of seeing the whole picture of what it means to be an entrepreneur, what it means to pursue a passion project, what it means to be a woman in the industry, what it means to be, you and I are both first generation immigrant,
totally,
you know, Indian American, I'm Italian American. So we had so many similarities and
so many.
And I think that's why we connected so quickly, but also like we can share, we know how that feels when you're like, I just can't do this anymore. And then you're just like, wait a minute.
What am I thinking?
Do anything else. Yeah. Like, I'm going crazy.
Right. So, what am I thinking?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, I know that you guys, it's been an honor to have Mickela as the guest over here on our end, but it didn't feel that way because it just felt like we both said, hey, I'm going to call you. Okay. I'm going to call you too. So we just called each other and that's exactly what happened.
Let's figure it out.
Anyway. You're awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
I love you so much. And you guys, please check out Travel Barefeet for all of where are the past episodes?
Everything is on the PBS app on pbs.org. So we make our shows available for free. We want them to be accessible. If you are doing virtual learning, we have a lot of teachers that are using our episodes as dance and world cultures classes. And it's also available on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime has only seasons 1 through 3. They're missing the 2 Carnival episodes, but pbs.org or the PBS app, or if you're a member of PBS Passport, the Passport app, it's all free. Everybody can access it. We want everyone to be able to watch as much Barefeet as possible. And again, if you see us in the street filming, say hello. We love to say hello to fans.
For sure. Absolutely. You guys, I have some workout videos. If you want to get them and do them at home, please do. And of course, check out YouTube. We have a lot of classes on YouTube that's free and available for you to also do at home and check it out. Hi, Sonia from California. Nice to see you, Sonia. And Jackie Williams, thank you so much for your support always. Mickela, how do you say I love you in Italian?
Ti voglio tanto bene, Sarina. Ti voglio tanto bene.
And then the way I would say it in Hindi is मैं आपको बहुत प्यार करती हूँ, Mickela.
बहुत. I know that. See, I learned Hindi from all the Bollywood movies. All the words are very much in love and very much in love. That's all. Right.
Yes, we are very loving people. We speak with our eyes and our everything without saying I love you, but we talk with our eyes and say, can you feel what I'm saying? Anyway, you're beautiful. Good luck to you. I'll see you soon. And we'll see you, I'm sure, live on one of these, okay?
Happy International Dance Day, everybody.
Happy International Dance Day. Bye. Bale, bale.
Bale, bale. Bale, bale.
Okay, I'm going to end it here.
Okay, and stay there.